Hey Gemini, what's up? Welcome to your reading. This is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to have a look at your professional life, be it your job, your career, your business. It is a general reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out your other placements. For a personal reading, you can email me on tarotwithnemo@gmail.com. Let's see, Gemini, what's going on in your career, your job, your professional life, your business. What can you expect to happen, your energy, and your overall advice for the coming few days. Geminis, a lot of you, I think I'm getting like overworking. It's time to chill, time to relax, time to celebrate, time to get out for a bit. I feel a lot of you are work, and you're isolating yourself to a point where you are neglecting your family, your friends, and you don't have time for loved ones. So the universe is saying like, do it, but do it with your heart. Okay, don't be there for the sake of it. Be there because you want to be in it. Okay. Okay. Trust your intuition, guys. Trust your intuition, Gemini. There is a situation here that I feel that needs your attention. And this situation is going to require you to trust your gut feeling. Not logic, not emotions. Trust your gut. But I still feel you're choosing to run from it, okay, and wait. So I feel it's almost like a situation. What you're doing on is like, for a lot of you, there could be a situation where you're like, the universe is telling you, get out of your comfort zone, stop playing safe, stop playing safe. Play the big game. Grab opportunities that have to do overseas opportunities, grow, expand, move forward, open yourself up to various opportunities, open yourself up to international aspects, okay, of your career or your business. But I feel you're trying to evade that as much as you can. And I feel that could be because there are trust issues. You may not trust opportunities that come towards you, or just overall there's a lack of confidence, okay, in wanting to make it happen and grow overseas is what I'm getting. um yeah, but avoiding or running from this truth does not make the opportunities bad. It's just saying that the opportunities are right there. You have to change your perspective and see things from a different point of view. You may feel that, oh, you know what, my product or my services don't have that opportunity, doesn't have that opportunity to grow. But for some of you, it could be that you have a job opportunity or a business opportunity to go abroad, or go overseas, but you may still be in two minds of considering that opportunity. Okay, so you're trying to run from it for now. See, you've been hustling, and that's a lot of hustling. I feel you've been working extremely hard and more than enough to maintain a very, very lavish lifestyle. And again, it brings me back to the point where you could be avoiding family, neglecting loved ones, etc., because you just feel like work, 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 work. For some of you, I feel it could be because you're trying to run from love. For the others, you could be trying to run from your loneliness. There's a deep seated issue of why you're being this way. Okay. And this could be to do with love for some of you. See how many. Now you're being too isolated. Too isolated. This is one is self introspection, where you take your space time to time, but it's a healthy way, right? People know you exist. Right now, in the past, I feel it was more like out of sight, out of mind. That's the kind of energy that you were giving out to the universe. See, I feel there was a lack of confidence. The universe was telling you heal, especially in your professional life. If something didn't work out and something came crashing down, the universe is saying it's all right. I've got this unexpected change in your professional life in order for you to put you on another path, because whatever path you were following, it's getting you exhausted, or it's not getting you any further. So the universe kind of, there could have been some kind of tower moment, there could have been some kind of crashing down in your professional life in the past, and the universe is like, heal, But instead of healing, I feel you chose to dig yourself even more into the ground, or you chose to just seclude yourself even more in a very unhealthy way. I just said it, and there we have a tower again. So I'm not getting this as the first tower. I feel this is the second tower. I feel in the past you avoided it. Now you're acknowledging it. Something's got to change drastically, and it is inevitable. It is inevitable. You like it, don't like it, something's going to crash. Keep in mind, this could be to do with your health also. Okay, where you feel, oh, I'm fine, I can do this, I can work like 18 hours a day and nothing's going to happen, I'm going to keep up with my lifestyle. But the universe may just bring something in your life which is going to be like, whoa, you know what, calm down, just take it one day at a time. There, see, you're loaded. What the hell are you doing? There is so much of burden on your shoulders, which you take up willingly. I'm not going to sugarcoat this, which you take up willingly, Gemini. Oh, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Oh, you have that? I'll do that for you too. There is a lack of delegating responsibilities, or there is a lack of doing things that make you happy, Gemini. You're only taking up burdens and responsibilities which are not for yours to carry. And this includes a lot of unnecessary tasks and responsibilities also. You may feel, I have got to do it. You may feel it's my responsibility. But the universe is like, a few of it could be your responsibility, but the rest of it is not for you to carry, for yours to carry. And you are realizing that, you're acknowledging that. And now there is a big, big, big change coming in, Gemini, in the coming few days when it comes to your professional life. A lot of you are going to be able to change your approach towards your career, approach towards your business or goals. Say, I'm going to give you a small example. Say you're traveling like for days and days. You're out of 30 days in a month, you're traveling like 20, 25 days. You hardly come back 5 days to your family, but you're just working, 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 working because you have to keep up with the lifestyle, or you just may feel you don't have enough. And you're taking up too much. You're taking up too much. Now, that is something that needs to change here. And I feel it happened in the past. You realize it was bad for your health, or you realize your marriage was falling apart because you didn't give them time. Your family was feeling neglected because you didn't give them time. Whatever it is. So it happened in the past. You avoided it. Now you're acknowledging it. Okay, you're acknowledging it. We'll see your advice if you're taking active, if you're still being passive or not. But I feel there's a big transformation, and you're realizing the fact that a phase of your life is over, and now it's time for you to focus on another phase of your life. Some of you could be workaholics and you're avoiding marriage. Okay, but you may realize that now it's time for me to settle down, and I've achieved good in my life, and now it's time for me to go to the next level. Still emotionally dependent on what looks good to the world, Gemini. A lot of wishful based thinking, a lot of wishful based fantasy, still living in denial, still running, unfortunately. So I feel you haven't made the change now, you're still holding on to it. You refuse to change, you refuse to see something ending, and you refuse to let go of a phase in your life, or let a phase die in your life for something new to start in your life. I still see a lot of overwhelmed feelings. I feel you're very overwhelmed with the fact, like, okay, you know what? It's time for me to take a step back, or it's time for me to let this go, or it's time for me to focus on something else. You still don't do it in the near future. I feel you're still focused more on your materialism and your finances, and you're still dependent on the outside world. There's still dependency that you have. You're still too focused on what will look good to the world. So I feel again it boils down to the fact that your dependency is more on what will look good to the world. I need to keep maintaining my lifestyle. Or people are like, oh man, you're killing it. You're working so many hours a day. You're working so many days in a month. You've achieved this, you've achieved this, you've achieved this. I feel deep down you already know what is good for you and what is not good for you. What looks good to the world may not be good for you. I think you already see that, but you refuse to take action toward it. So you're still making the wrong choice in the near future. You see the situation, but you choose to wear a blindfold. That's what you're doing. And your advice, your advice is exactly what it's telling you. See, the death out. Your advice is a phase needs to end, my friend. I feel for a lot of you, you may have to choose to stop working and choose to move towards marriage. That's especially if you're a very young workaholic. For the others, you're done working, 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 and your love life, your marriage life, your family life is completely neglected. And the universe is telling you, stop, stop, get yourself more organized, get yourself in a place where you can balance both. That's your advice here. See, you're giving you're giving to a thankless business, or you're giving to a thankless job. Now you're giving, now you're being taken advantage of. Okay, yeah, and you're just trying to protect what you've built, but the truth is that you're not valuing your family. You're just like work, 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 work. And for others of you, I feel you just can't let go of the money. You can't let go of financial independence. You can't let go of financial security, is what I'm getting. But the universe is giving you, telling you, you've got equal give and take is important. But that equal give and take is not important here anymore in your job or your professional life. But that's something that's important in somewhere else or something else. For some of you, you may be giving, 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 and giving to a bad job or a bad business. And it's time to move forward. But I feel the universe is it's clearly telling me you're not going to give up on what you've built. It's like you're like, I've put in so much of time, energy, blood, sweat. I've given up so much of my time away from my family, and I'm not going to let it waste. It's not wasting. That's what I'm getting, Gemini. It's not being wasted. You are trying to protect what you've built, but you are losing on a lot of other things that you have also built. Okay, you're coming off as too focused on your personal inner desires and needs. You may feel that your family needs money, your loved ones need money, but you don't understand that loved ones need things apart from money also. And if this is strictly about leaving a job or a business, it's no point being kiss ass. It's no point giving yourself too much to a situation and not giving anything to yourself in return. Okay. So that is the advice for you in the coming few days. All right. Bye bye.